Hey, in this video, I'm going to show you how I combine Loom and Canva to create on-brand videos for my clients and for my YouTube videos that you're watching right now. So first, you're going to go to loom.com. If you don't have an account there, you're going to create one, and you can create up to 2-minute videos for free. So it's a free account. I use this all of the time. I do have the paid for version because I use it so much and I want to be able to record longer videos. But this is where I edit all of my videos and get them ready to throw them into Canva, and that's what I'm going to show you here. So you're going to create a new video. I also have a plugin on my computer, so I just have to click one button. You can decide what part of your screen you want to share. I do a custom size, so it's around what a YouTube video is going to show. So you can see here I have like a wide rectangle that I am filming on. So I create my video and then I edit it. Here's a video that I just created. It's showing me a little thumbnail, but let me show you what I do next to edit. So you'll see edit and enhance video, and I click on that. And then you see all of this down here. This is where you can edit. So I'll just hit play. You're gonna have to hear my voice for a second. And I'm gonna show you how I edit this. There, today I'm gonna show you how to add a little bit of interest to your post with your photos and with some text. So we're gonna use a masked look with our text, and let me show you how to do that. Okay, so once it gets to a point where I want to edit something out, then I stop right there and I hit split. That way it is cutting that part off, and then I just slide this bar over until I start talking again. Okay, so I started talking around the 41 seconds, so I'm just going to slide that over. And I just usually have to play around with it a little bit, like go back and forth just to make sure it's edited right. So I'm going to show you how to add a little bit of interest. So I'm listening to the video, deciding where I want to cut it. So we're going to use a masked look with our text, and let me show you how to do that. Open up Canva. And okay, so I cut a little part out already. So now I'm going to listen to myself, follow along. All of these little breaks, I can tell that's probably when I took a pause, and I'm going to have to, cut that. So I'm just listening to the video and deciding where I want to cut. So I'm going to play through this a little bit. I'm going to go to this part because that's probably where I'm going to cut. And I am going to play. And then when I'm ready to cut, I just hit split. And once you're done editing, you're going to hit finish. And it'll take a second for it to upload and get all set for Canva. Sometimes I'll take the summary and I will throw that into AI to help me come up with some bullet points for email I'm going to send or for the YouTube description. So you can also get your transcript from your video just like this. I can copy it and tell AI to summarize that for me as well. So once this is ready, we can come to download. So it's still processing, but what you'll do is you'll download that, and then we're going to upload into Canva, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do next. I have all of my YouTube thumbnails in one place. I don't recreate a file every week. I just have them all here. I have this saved in a folder with my email assets, so I know where to come, and I usually just type in YouTube in the search, Canva search for my content. Easy way to find it. And then when I want to look at the thumbnails that I'm creating, I come down here to these little this four grid, and you can switch back and forth between this mode and this mode. This just makes it easier to go find what I'm looking for. And you can reposition things, move things around. So like this is what I'm going to show you how to use right now. So maybe I'll move that closer to there. So I actually bring my video from Loom into Canva just so I can add a few things from it here. I can make sure it's the right size and staying consistent. I can cut the content even more if I want to here. But this is where I get it to the right size and I put a little branding on it. So that's what we're going to do today. So once that video from Loom has downloaded, you're going to upload it into Canva. So I'm just going to find one that I've done before. So this is one that I did recently. And I'm just going to click on that and add it. Today I'm going to show you to Canva. You can see that it has like my desktop in it. It's a little messy. So this is where we want to like crop it. We can size it up a little bit here. Can take off that bottom part. Okay. And then I can even change the background color to be closer to what the video looks like. So I click on that background color, come up here to the background, and then I'm going to go to that rainbow plus. I'm going to get my eyedropper, and I'm just going to pick up that color. See, already that's making it look like really just smooth and like I meant to make it this exact size. There's a couple other things you can do to kind of make it more on brand for you, and let me show you what I mean. So this is that same video that I've kind of cropped. I've changed the background color, and I could move this around a little bit. I could add my logo. I could have like what I want to say at the top, maybe the title of the video. And use that here. So then once I'm done, I'm going to share it as a MP4 video, and I only want to select this page that I was working on. So I'm going to find out what page that is. It's 22. You can see that right here when I hover over the top. It says 22 right there. Just 22, hit done, MP4. The quality, you can decide what you want there, and then hit download. Once you download this file, you can upload it to your YouTube channel. You can send it out to your clients. You can create a webinar like this, something that you're going to market to your clients as well. This is a fun way, an easy way to use Loom, edit it there, bring it over to Canva to add a little bit of your own branding, get it to the right size, and then use it however you need to. All right, well, talk to you.